What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Launchpad 1412. Excited to be back with some more Madden 18 gameplay here. As you can see, we got Draft Champions gameplay. I'm back in my man cave, back in my basement, and it feels good, you know. The sewage is gone, the floor is done, the carpeting looks really nice, picked up by my beautiful wife. Shout out to her, greatest woman on the planet. And everything is almost back to normal. I got my setup is here, so that's good. You know, we got that. As you guys are watching my team, of course, we got the setup here, so that's good. But you know, things are coming along very well. You know, life works in mysterious ways sometimes. But at any rate, I want to let you guys know that I do have playlists for everything that I'm putting on this channel, especially when it comes to Madden 18. So if you missed something, you can go right to the playlist and check it out. I got a playlist for the Xbox One MUT, Xbox One online ranked matches, Xbox One Draft Champions, and when I start Salary Cap, I'll have gameplay for it. So not gameplay, but of course I'll have gameplay, but I'll have a playlist for that too. And I also will have a playlist for the PS4 side. So that's 8 playlists that I will have. So if you guys get, you know, lost or you guys forgot, you know, where you was at, you always can go back to the playlist and you can look at the playlist and find out, you know, remember where you're at, and you can just keep continuing without having to, you know, really do anything else, you know, as far as watching my videos. So definitely utilize that to your advantage. I would suggest you do that. I know sometimes people get a little mixed up as far as you know, what episode they're on. So I'm gonna try to remember the number of all the episodes and stuff. I consider them episodes instead of games, because there might be some games where I might play 2 or 3 games in one, depending on how the game goes. So I'll just keep that in mind. But as you can see, we got some MUT draft here. I keep calling it draft. We got some MUT draft here. I'm in my favorite team's uniform, the 49ers. He's in the Patriots uniform. I think it's a huge play right there, right down the middle. I'm like, man, my goodness, man. I mean, you got to be kidding me. I feel a little naked here because I don't have my playbook, which is actually the Patriots playbook. He gets the first, he or she gets the first touchdown of the game right there. It's my turn to burn. Let's see what I can do. I'm just trying to establish a run. As you can see, I got Mark Ingram and Adrian Peterson. I believe the Adrian Peterson is 84 overall. I believe the Mark Ingram. Look at that pass right there. I'm like, come on, Phillip Rivers, what are you doing right there? Like, how the heck did you miss that pass right there? I know you're only 84 overall, but my goodness, man, that was just a quick little out route right there. That should have been the first down all the way. But yeah, I got both of them, so I'm trying to, you know, establish the run with them when I do get the ball. But we're on defense right now. Let's see if we can stop my opponent. I have it at this juncture of the game. Look at that crazy catch he gave right there with AP, man. I mean, not AP, but AB, Antonio Brown. I'm like, man, that Antonio Brown card right there, that is a tough card to stop, man. That guy catches everything. I thought he was Randy Moss at one point, but this guy catches everything, man. At least it feels like. But look at this. It's your boy. I couldn't pronounce his last name correctly, so we're going to call him JP. Gets the interception right there. My first pick 6 of the season, of the year. And that felt really good to get right there. So we tied the ball game up, man. And now I'm feeling okay, but I'm just wishing I can get my offense right as he's getting his offense right. Look at this. Somebody get him. Finally, somebody gets him, man. And we stop him from getting to the end zone. And I'm not too worried about here because we play defense really good right here. But let's see if we can get a stop right here. 2nd and 2. He actually gets a couple of yards, 30 inches. I send a blitz right there. Good blitz for me to send. I forced the field goal right there. So now I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really good. I was middle of the second quarter. I forced him to take a field goal, and he's basically been outplaying me this game. And for real, he's been out. Look at this, man. I had the opportunity to probably score right there, but I couldn't. You know what happened? I'm gonna tell you what really happened right there. You know what? You know what happened right there? I'm so used to Madden 17, and when you press the up down, it don't work. I forget this is a new game, and in Madden 18, it actually works quite well. So that was my fault right there, for real. But yeah, we actually have an opportunity to take the lead, even though he's been outplaying me. So I'm definitely shout out to us for being able to have this opportunity. 3rd down and 4, we go over the middle. He overthrew it. I'm like, Phillip, what are you doing? So we go for the field goal right here. And I basically get a perfect field goal, but I don't make it. I guess my kicker just didn't have enough leg to make that field goal. I'm like, man, you got to be kidding me, because this guy's offense has been a little off and on, but it's been more on and off. And I'm like, man, this is going to be a problem. He catches a crazy catch right there with AB. And sometimes one of the misfortunes, and both teams go through this, of having MUT draft. I'm getting used to calling it draft champion so much. MUT draft sounds so look at this. He doesn't even go all the way into the inside slide. I don't know what he slid right there for. 1 second after going to the second quarter, and he ends up getting that touchdown. I'm like, man, you got to be kidding me, man. I really wish I could have stopped him right there. But yeah, one of the mishaps is that, you know, you're not quite sure which players are your weak links on Madden draft. Sometimes you forget, you know, opposed to other modes, you kind of forget. So that only reason I said that because that AB catch that he got on the left hand side, it probably wouldn't have happened if the defender under him would have helped out. But you know, sometimes your defenders don't have that awareness, especially in Madden draft. So you know, it is what it is. I just wanted to make that point. It is what it is. As we keep the chain moving here, we're only down 10, so we're not panicking. Bad read by me, man. I did not see him right there, to be honest, but that was more of a bad read than me not seeing him. I thought I had a wide receiver wide open, but it wasn't, as he gets a wide receiver crazy open, and I'm not sure how he's supposed to be that open according to the defense I played on that play, but it is what it is. As we get a pick right here, JB again getting another interception, man, coming through necessarily, man, coming through when we really need it right now. So that pick was huge. That pick was huge because that gives us a chance to score and bring within 10. But we get sacked right here, or bring within 10 or 7. So I'm sorry, 10 or 3. So that is, you know, it's pretty big. I tried to go deep right there. I thought Diggs kind of had a step on him, but I guess Stephon Diggs didn't. I don't know what I kind of just threw that right there. Oh, I'm sorry. I remember now. I thought Jordy Nelson had to step on him. I'm sorry. I thought Jordy Nelson had to step on him right there. And I did have a guy open underneath, but he didn't look like he was going to be that open. I didn't know his defender was going to go try to guard Jordy Nelson. If I'd have known that, I would have thrown it to the underneath guy. But anyway, you know, we're still in the game. Bottom of the third quarter, we're still in the game. And we just gotta get a couple stops. We had some stops before he dropped back 105 yards. Look at that. AB gets that crazy catch, but there's 105 people there. He still was able to get that catch. You know, when he's catching balls like that, it's just tough. But this right here was a really good route. He was wide open. That's a catch that he should catch right there. So we just need to stop though. We need to stop or two, and we're good. You know, no need to panic right here. Top of the fourth quarter. You know, we've been here before plenty of times in other Maddens though, not in this Madden, but in other Maddens. We have been here before. As my opponent gets a wide open play with that, I tried to hit stick and make a fumble. I'm like, man, you have got to be kidding me. I actually kind of thought that was Gronkowski for a second. We get the sack right there on the first and goal, second and goal. He does a nice little hand. I thought he did a play handoff, and he gets the touchdown. I'm like, man, you've got to be kidding me, man. I couldn't believe he got that touchdown. I had contingency plans in case he ran to the outside, but it didn't work for some strange reason. I'm gonna do another bad rewrite. I tried to do the same play after the hurry up offense. I figured it worked. The first time I figured it would work again. He runs this one all the way back. I'm like, man, you've got to be kidding me. So the score is 31-7 at this juncture in this game, and at this point it's clearly out of reach. But of course we're gonna try to work on some plays. Try to see what we can do. To kind of get a better feel for the game. So I throw a deep pass here on the right hand side. I am starting to get a little bit adjusted to this passing game. Is something that I really got to work on. I can't wait till I really get a day to where I can really go into the lab and really work on it. As I don't get this 2-point conversion, Jordy Nelson drops the ball right there. I was so shocked. But yeah, one of these days I'm gonna be able to get into the lab, and I'm really gonna lab up and really work on some plays that I really like. And to me, I have about 4 or 5 plays now, but you guys know I'm used to having like 10 to 15 plays, sometimes even 20 plays depending on the year. I told you guys about Madden 08 where I had like 50 plays. It felt like so. I just need some more plays, more contingency plans, just in case people start getting used to what I'm doing. The first 5 plays, I'll go to my second tier plays as we get another interception by Clayton Dix. And one thing about MUT Draft is that you only get 1 loss. I didn't even know that. It's 5 tickets and you get 1 loss. I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't know it was like, I didn't know it was that real. I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't in love with this team. I wasn't in love with this team like I normally am in Draft Champion. It's a sound team for now. But I wasn't in love with it, so I'm actually kind of glad that we took this L here a little bit, so I can draft another team. But of course, I never want to lose. But I really am in the mood to draft another team, so we'll definitely do that. And just keep in mind, we got playlists. I got playlists for everything that you guys want to see on here. Just in case, like I said, you might be a person that wants just Xbox MUT, so you can just look at that. I'm gonna have plenty of games. Well, you might be a person that might just want NBA 2K on the PS4. You might just want that. You might just want those online rate matches specifically. So I'm gonna have plenty of those. So definitely, check out the playlist. Don't forget to smash that like button for your boy. And oh yeah, one more thing. I actually got an elite card that was worth $75. It was worth 8,000K, but I sold it for 7,500, and I ended up getting it. So our coins kind of went up. We're in the 30,000 now. I'm still putting the coins on simmer. I'm still putting them on simmer until I see some. I'm trying to get some snipes that I like. I haven't seen anybody that really stood out to me yet, but you know, according to what you can do as far as when you're in the I forget what you got in the search box. In the search box, as far as what you can do, you know, I'm so sorry. You know, being as I know what you can do in there, I'm just gonna try to take my time and get the best snipes that I possibly can. I'm gonna show you the elite card coming up right here. You guys are gonna see it. This is your boy Launchpad 1412. If you stayed this long, thank you so much. I'm out.